Okay, in this part we're going to copy over the required files. So sample was obviously the project you created earlier, www.js. Okay, so the files, I'll just quickly go and get those. Copy, paste, bingo. Okay, the index as well we've got to replace. So I'll go and get that. Copy, paste item, replace it. Okay, that's that done and out of the way. Okay, so we'll bring up our player again, our terminal. Okay, right, so this is the basically standard. We've initialized everything, we've done it, and that's it. But if we have a look at here under remote, which I've shown you before, I've made a video about this, so I'm not going to go over it again. We'll go for inspect, and we have some errors. This one here, error file not found, about this Ajax loaded GIF. I'm not worried about that. It doesn't do anything. Doesn't mean anything to me. That one, not quite sure what that is, but at the moment, doesn't matter. Query selector of null. What's that all about then? Okay, so it's in the JavaScript, the index JavaScript, and it's updating the DOM. Okay. That is referring to the old Cordova things that we've now removed, because we've replaced the index.html file with a new one. So actually we don't need those two lines, and we don't need a listening element attribute. So I'll go back over, I'll close that, go back over. We still need get element by ID, but actually do we? No, we don't. Apart from that alert. Okay, so what I'll do then is just comment that whole section out. Right, if I just explain quite simply what this does. So the JavaScript, it gets to the top and runs all the way through to app initialize. That's its first function. And then obviously it calls initialize there, looks at the document, add event listener to device ready, this device on ready, blah blah blah. Okay, basically the event listener is saying to go to on device when everything's ready, when everything's fired up. Received event. Okay, well there's no events coming through, so we're not going to worry about that. Okay, so as I say, there's all the files. So we now have a look in the index. Okay, what have you done for us? We've done that, we've done that. Standard junk. Okay, so in the terminal then, if we fire it up now and have a look. Okay, it's still working away. The annoying thing is, sometimes when I use it, it crashes out, and other times it works. Ta-da, it's working. Right, so we're going to go at the remote inspect. We're going to have a look. Those errors are gone because we've just commented those lines out. Failed to load resources. Okay, I'm not worried about that. And as I say, don't know what that is. Right. So, okay. What I'll do then. Okay, I'll I'll delete that so it's not TMA related. Okay. Before I do that, I'll explain a few things. Class app. What that's saying is the CSS is going to use the app class for all the CSS. So let's find out what that is. Index CSS. Okay, there's the body there. Okay, there's the app. Background. That's basically the logo that you first came up. The little Cordova thing, you know. And it puts it in the middle, and it sets this height and aligns it to the center, gives it padding and a margin. Okay, so we're not actually going to use any of that lot, or is this just standard stuff? So where's our bloody, what do you call it, gone? So in fact we can delete that line. Get rid of all that lot as well. And mouse sale. Excellent. Okay, so this is basically all you need for the standard page. But we do want an input box, so I'll do some cutting and pasting. Copy. Paste. Okay, so a standard input box is just text is the type and ID is a username. You can basically call the ID anything you want to. The idea of an ID is so we can reference that to the DOM. So if we were to save that, for example, and just run it again, once it's set up, it's more efficient to do it this way. It's still slow, but you know, it's more efficient. Okay, we've got a text box. Yeah, we can type in it. Excellent. As you can see, there's no styling, CSS styling applied to this anymore, so it's up to us to put our own in. That's easy enough. Okay, so we've got a text field. We could do with giving it a title, couldn't we? I suppose. Yeah, call it username. Well, actually, I think that's two things, but so we'll save that, and again, run it again. Now, this is the quickest way to do it. So, as you see, it's blasting for it now. Okay, ta-da! We can find out what it is as well. Okay, what else? Right. Should we add a button? I'll add a button. Copy. As I say, I could write this by hand, but save time and more efficient. We had a button. It's type button. It must have an ID as well to access it in the DOM. We're just going to call it a hello button, and that is on click. When I click that button, I want it to go to that function, and that's going to be the title. So to get the functions, what's the function called? Oh, hello. Okay, so okay, now all this lot is done. We don't need to touch it. Absolutely don't need to touch it. How do you make a comment on this? Okay, So what we're going to do, we're going to put a nice big line there. That's saying to us all our code goes here. This don't care about. This is just the easiest way of explaining it and the easiest way to do it. So is all we need to do is put our functions in here. Function. Oh, it's a function actually. And this is the method signature. Hello in the brackets is empty. So at the moment we're not passing anything to it. So for simplicity, we'll just say hello. Right. Oh, go back to here. Run it again. See what happens. Come on, my beauty. Well, quite know what's going on here. Run it again. Okay, there we go. So that, I'll go back to our index. So as always said, it was username colon, and then we specified an input tag, and we've given an ID. That's all, and said it's type text. Simple as that. We've defined a button, given it an ID, and on click it goes to hello, which is a method we wrote, or a function. Hello. So we'll click it, see what happens. Da, da, da. That's basically all you need to do to call your functions. But if we was to have a look, okay, so in the next part we need a callback, really, don't we? We need to find out what somebody's written in here before we can do anything with it. So I'll leave that for the next bit.